Yui is troubled. Highly troubled. And we're going to talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to J5 vs Flyable Heart. Last time, we did preparations. We did more preparations for Ryan. But a picture of our father was found by Main and Sakako, and they all started looking at it. And Yui was interested. Once she saw it, she started acting strangely.
Strange, isn't it?
I wonder why that is, but I don't know if that was an audible one or not, but still. This may be killer, so if you are faint of heart, faint of flyable heart, viewer discretion is advised. Only that's which you can speak about it fine. There was no sound for the game to mute at that point. I mean, the recorder to mute. Hold on.
I grew up in Dublin!
Hopefully it should be good now. No, it's alright. All of it, because I think I must talk about it. Understood. You know, Shu-kun, do you know the name of your mother? My mother? I did not understand the meaning of what I was asked about at all. But the expression of Yui is serious, and is immediately understood at that it isn't being asked as a joke. My mother, I think it was Midori. I'm going with Midori. When I spoke my mother's name, Yui's eyes turned down again for only an instant. I suggested something last episode, like what this problem could be. What the hell is Shu's father got anything to do with you? Oh my god. Are they twins? If this ends up being an incestual relationship, I'm quitting the game. Let's see. But before I became aware, she died. Wait, what? It's different! Shu-kun's mother isn't dead, she's only divorced. Eh? She's still alive. She remarried. She's my mother. Not but fucking stepbrother and sister. That explains so much. Game! So Yui and Shu are related. Somehow. They both have the same mum. So does it mean that they're stepbrother and sister? This game was building up to an incestual relationship. No, it can't have done. No! I don't believe it. And she's my mother, that person. She's alive? You're more concerned about her being alive than, oh, I don't know, the girl that you just had sex with being your stepsister. Shu! My mother is alive! That's her reply. I didn't think my head become blank in an instant. Although in my memory, certainly, she just fell doing work. Hold on. Fuck, I'm doing it live. And I'm back. Because disturbances. That and I needed a break. Although in my memory, certainly, she just fell during work. What is a lie that my father said? Maybe this entire thing is just this big misunderstanding. And maybe Yui's mother just happens to look like her. Yeah, maybe. Wait, didn't she say that was the name of her... I'm hoping it's a giant misunderstanding. Although the feelings when my mother died, somehow I remember that. My real father, the person is in the picture Shukan had recently. Your real father is my father. What the fuck? Wait a minute. So does that mean we're not step? We're actually brother and sister. This game's been building up to an incest relationship. I made it this far. I may as well finish it, shouldn't I? 70 odd episodes just to leave it like this. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna end this. Hey, wait a minute, Yui, that's I'm exactly confused at what couldn't follow the thought of what Yui said. My mother is alive, my father is divorced and remarried. And because of that, Yui's real father is my father? What does she mean? She means what you just said. Shukan and me have the same birthday. They're twins. Yes. I heard it from my mother before. As for you, you should have really been the elder brother of the twins. Therefore, probably, we're brother and sister twins, isn't it? They have the same hair colour. They have the same eye colour. They both love food. And they're both transfer students to Ryoran. This explains so much, and yet, why? Whoever wrote this game, fuck you. Twins? Yes. Mother and father are the same. And with the same birthday, me and Yui are the same age. Therefore, we're twins, as she says. Such a story, until now I've never heard. Why? I hope this is all a lie. Why is such an important thing not told by my father? Such things as my mother is alive. Such things like we may be twin siblings. Like that, many important things. So Shu has just lost his virginity to his twin sister. But Yui and Naba, Yui took the last name of her stepfather. Well, stepfather would have, yeah, stepfather. Most likely. Because maybe Shu and Yui's mother and father would never want to contact each other again, so they separated the children. So had Yui go under the name of Inaba, and have Shu go under the name of Katsuragi. I think that's how you say it, I don't fucking know. Yui, who looked down, shed tears in large drops. The flood of tears from her eyes didn't stop. Although I like Shukan so much, I wonder if it's useless. I couldn't come to like Shukan, but I didn't know that me and Shukan may be twins. Neither did I, Yui. I didn't know what to say. although I wanted to wipe her tears and hug her tightly and say that it's alright. Maybe we should have just gone for a main. Yeah, game. You know you've done a bad thing when your player, and the person who plays the game, is regretting his choice. You fucked up, game. You fucked up, and you are fucked up. Suddenly, all that seems like things which shouldn't be done. Looking at the crying Yui, I could do nothing. Isn't it possible for me to speak to her? Depends if the game wants to be even more of a dick than it already has. I really do hope this is just like some sort of giant misunderstanding. It's regrettable that I can't do nothing, and it's cowardly, and my chest aches to the very limit. Shu, you're sad. I'm pissed off. Whoever wrote this story, seriously, fuck you. Why? Why such a thing now? Not now. Why such a thing in general? Today, too, Shu, San, and Yui will be eating a lot. It's so, looking at it, it's a manner of eating that feels good. I think so too. Have you not heard what was just fucking said? Company. Now you realise. Shu-san and Yui-san. Yui! While we're talking, before I knew it, it seemed to be the time of dinner. Amain and Sakuko came to the lounge, saw our state, and their complexions changed. Yui-san, what happened? Amain-chan, Sakuko-chan. Don't cry, Yui. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. Amain, who rushed up to Yui, tightly hugged her. Yui clinged to Amain, felt relieved and burst into tears in a loud voice. Without saying anything, Amain hugged Yui tightly. Amain knows what's going on, doesn't she? Because Yui talked to her first. While looking at that, I thought Yui would speak to Amain. However, as for me, I have no confidence now to do something to Yui. We have no records. I just remembered we have no records of our previous school. Maybe that ties into this. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it explains how me and Yui cannot be brother and sister. Because if that's seriously the angle they're going for, this will be worse than Shia's playthrough. And I'm not joking. That's how strongly I dislike this. And that Yui also had no desire for such a feeling. Shu-san, what happened? Are you alright? Shu-san also seems very painful. It's not alright, Shu. It's alright. Yes? No! Sakuko, yes? The inside of my throat is awfully dry, and I'm perplexed to speak. Although I think I have to tell. I feel like I'm recognizing the truth if I say so. However, I'm forcefully summoned up words. Me and Yui, it seems we may be twins. Even Sakuko's like, what? I understand that even my own voice was trembling a little. It is because I spoke forcefully? No matter how you could have said that, Shu. No matter how you could have said that, it wasn't going to end up being good. I pretended not to notice it and continue as it is. Recently, the picture of my father I showed. The person that picture is Yui's real father. My father as well. When we were children, our father and mother divorced. Our mother's name are the same. My father's face is the same of Yui's real father. Therefore, aren't me and Yui twins? We even have the same birthday. Me and Yui are even the same age, therefore. That doesn't mean that it's decided that you're twins yet. It is heavily going towards that. Amain, be my shining grace, and somehow find out that me and her are not related. That's so. And so, possibly, I think Yui's sons died, divorced, and separated. And it may be that the same birthday of Shu was only an adopted child. I'm adopted?! Oh my god, is Shu adopted?! Well, well, that'll be one way to make me and Yui not related. I say me, but I mean Shu. Or maybe Yui was adopted? You're adopted! It's so. There's such a reason. Nevertheless, the same birthday. That could be a coincidence. I have the same birthday as probably a lot of people. I have the same birthday as Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Even though it's not real, that's just evidence that birthdays can fall on the same day. Therefore, in addition to that, they search for a child for the same day as Yui. That may be that. If that's the case, it'd be a fact that me and my father are not blood related. No, it's not. It's good now. At any rate, me and Yui are confused, but we have to calm down. And we have to find out if she was adopted or not. At present, there's no evidence where that me and Yui are blood-related twins. If she was adopted, that may save the game. Yet again, that has really put a sour taste in my mouth. I hope to God she was adopted. Oh, fuck, it's you. Just the person I wanted to come up while I'm pissed. Off. Pissed by itself can mean drunk. I don't drink. Here I am. You've returned. Moo. Fuck you, Kiori. What happened? What's happening? Kiori! Max! Did you make her cry? No! Why do I have to fucking deal with you while I'm pissed off? Okay, this game's intentionally making me angry. What a bastard of a game. It's different, Kiori! It's not so! Thank you, Amain. At least someone has fucking common decency to think that. Yes, it's different. So. Jump into conclusions, stupid bitch. I really don't like her. We were talking that Shu-san and Yui-san may possibly be siblings. Siblings? Oh, now you're shocked. What? Where is that? Aren't you a hospital? Aren't you just like a hospital as a robot, Max? Get him to scan us. Get him to scan me and Yui and see if we are blood related. If we're not, then she was adopted. What? Where is that? Kyojo stares at me and Yui with suspicious eyes. Even if it was said suddenly, it was an expression which I didn't know the meaning of. Ah, is it so, Kyoi? Max! It's so. Yes. Oh, how? Yes! Amin and Amin are on the same wavelength right now. Can't it be checked by Max? The DNA of two people. Ah. By Max? If it's possible, it's simple. But if it's about the presence of blood relationship, number 28 can't immediately confirm it. Oh, so he can tell if me and Yui are siblings. Max, do it! Everything lies in his hands. His hands. What the fuck they are. Oh, yo! Even if that's it, even if it's that, I can do it. Well, but as one would expect, to be precise, it's a little difficult. I don't care, Max. Just do it. Yui, it'll be perfectly examined, and with this, there may be a clear difference. But Shusan too. Will he really understand it? But if it's Max, he surely can examine it properly. Thereupon, when it's understood that me and Yui are not twins, there won't be such thoughts anymore. But if the results are that we are blood relative, what to do? Shut off the game and call it a fucking piece of shit. No, it's not like that. What to do? What? I want to think so. Yui. Shugon! Well, I'll have Max examine it. Possibly. As it is, there's no other way. Let me just pull out a chunk of my head! Here you go, Max. Yui, who hugged the mane, nodded tightly. I never knew this round fucker would be the saving grace. She's quite separate her body. She quietly separates her body from her mane and stands in front of Max. I also stood in front of Max in the same way. Then, both of you grasp hands. It's alright because it won't be painful. Yes. Understood. Gently, I grasp Max's hand. Whatever the fuck that figures. Yui immediately. She does the same. With both of us holding its hands, we heard a small sound in Max. Enter game. Tightly in the palm, grasping Max's hands sweat. While I'm waiting for the results in the way, the feeling of tension is entirely like a knife being forced through the neck. Because Shu knows what that feels like. Certainly, I wanted to believe that it's alright. Really, me and Yui are... Number 28? Max? I think we'll soon get the results. Max! Why don't you answer? Max? Max-san? Is he not telling us because we are blood related? That's what the game wants me to think. Or is it actually the fact? Gently, Max separates its hands from ours. Or maybe it just takes longer to properly examine. Maybe he's double checking, just to make sure. The cold feeling of Max is still left in the separated hands. Why is it silent? Maybe he's double checking. That attitude awfully worries me. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear how it was. But I have to hear it. At any rate, this is it. I can't do anything. I prepared myself and spoke to Max. Max! Answer! Shoo? How is it? And Yui's just waiting in despair. Yui, Shu and Yui. Yes? Yes? Fuck you, game. The one saving grace you could have done, and you don't do it. You don't do it. I wouldn't have minded Shu being adopted, because then the relationship between Shu and Yui could still work. You come to visual novels for the fucking relationship, so that's all I'm thinking of in terms of context. The DNA was identical. Fuck you, game. The only other way I can see this working is if it's that Shu and Yui are literally the same person, but just gender swapped, which could actually be a possibility. Because then you'd be dating yourself. But then isn't that weird? Fuck you, game. So, for you two, there is a possibility, a blood relationship. There's probably. That implies that there's still a chance that Shu could be adopted. Fade to black, you stupid fuck. I was hopeful, game. But no! You just had to make me and Yui just blood related, didn't you? And when I mean me, I mean Shu. Didn't you? You couldn't have done this before they did it. The Hoobadoo. Before they did it. No. Game. Fuck you. It's quiet. I hear no sound in the room. Except for this twat who keeps on narrating my thoughts. Shut up, Shu! No, there was only a slight sound of breathing heard. Although it's only the two people, me and Yui went together. Me and Yui lie down absent-mindedly on the bed. For the same reason, it's troublesome to sit. And because of that, we're collapsed onto the bed, with neither of us saying anything. Max-kun? Isn't this Yui's room? Thinking if that's the case, Susanoo should be together. This is your... Shu, this is your room. We've seen what the inside of Yui's room is. Well, Shu wasn't. Is that so? So, Max is in Yui's room. With Susanoo. Absent-mindedly, the form of Max entered my head. I had a burp. Max, who gave a difficult answer. The one thing that could have saved this fucking game. I knew the reality from the beginning. I did a bad thing. I shouldn't have asked. in that situation. Both of us are, in this way, may not be absent-minded. Well, but if it's so, we'll just have uneasiness forever. I did not understand which was good. Hey, Shugun? What? Although we're twins, is it good that we connect hands? Siblings can hold hands, yeah, but... Oh, I don't know, it's not normal for them to engage in romantic relationships. But hey, me and Yui didn't know because the game didn't fucking tell us until now! To even connect hands is good. Is that so? Yui, who answered in a tiny voice, moved her palm on the bed. Slowly, she gradually moves her palm. Her slender fingers gently touch my palm. Mutually, our bodies stiffen up only for an instant. However, it was the same feeling of wanting to touch that feeling. At that feeling. Without both palms, I move my fingertips and we mutually grasp each other's hands. I've seen this picture before. Although I think it was a little different. I would say look at Yui's face, but this game's done it. This game's won. It's defeating me. I really can't be bothered anymore, to be honest with you guys. If this game does not come up with some sort of massive bullshit reason why these two aren't blood related, then, in terms of my own morality and way of thinking, I will have to say that this is the worst story I've been through in J5 versus visual novels. And yet, it has the girl who I think is the cutest anime / visual novel girl I've ever seen. Next time on J5 versus Flyable Heart. More of this shit. Hello everyone, it is J5 of the future. Yes, I'm recording this after I just edited the episode, but I've got something to tell you guys. This recording will now spoil what happens to the incest plotline for Yui's story. If you do not want it spoiled, exit the video now, because there's nothing else in this video except for me clarifying something. But if you are as salty as I was this episode, and really don't like the idea of Yui and Shu being related, if you do not find that sort of interesting or whatever, you want to know if that's real or not, then stay. The truth is, they're not related. I've played all of the story at this point. I'm pretty much editing all the episodes now, and Yui and Shu are not related. I'm not going to spoil how they're not related, but for those who are concerned, they're not related. You'll find out that they're not related in episode 79. So in 79, I will stop being this salty, salty prick. If you like salty J5 though, the next couple of episodes are going to be fun for you. This really is a stupid plotline anyways. Toodaloo, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on the flip side.